What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to the 4th episode of Talentless. Now, this one's titled Healing. Healing, which is an interesting title for this one. So last time, we kind of have our main... Again, I struggle to call him an antagonist, because I don't think he's... He's an antagonist to Nana, maybe, but he's not an antagonist overall, really, because... The line of protagonist is usually like a positive influence, the good guy, right? But when the story is focused around a presumed misguided character, because I'm assuming that her actions is at the behest of this other organization or government or something behind her that is forcing her into doing this. Why they picked her, I don't know. Maybe it is her manipulative mind intelligence. I've said this before in previous episodes as well. But I feel like she's misguided. And then we have Kyoya here, who has picked up on this and is very much aware, and has survived one murder assassination attempt by Nana now, in the form of, well, basically trying to blow him up in the shed with the gas and the fire. He survives that due to his invincibility, I'm not sure if it's directly invincibility. Someone left a comment saying that the translation might be a little funky on that one. Because I think it said invincibility, where it's more apt to say something else. Let me just find that comment real quick. Talentless Nana comments from last week. Furufushi was what he said, which is immortality. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, so I assume there are always limits to these powers. At least so far we've been observed that there are limits to these powers. I'm assuming that Kyoya here is going to be a long-term, for the rest of the series, antagonist to her, and be a thorn in her side, and maybe every now and then she'll try and get rid of him to no effect. That's what I expect, just because I feel like this show benefits massively from having a consistent character that is opposed to her. Because if she's just picking off everyone one by one and it's all going quickly, it's like, well, how long does it take for someone to realize, wait, something's a little odd here? And he picks it up after the first one, even before the first one, it seemed. And then the second one, he was immediately suspicious and started interrogating her. This third one, of course, he still has his suspicions, but he's not really openly going against her yet. I think at least I assume he's waiting for more information, and to see if he can catch her in the act. But it's also a case of, what does he do after that? Because his power is to not be hurt. That doesn't translate massively into offensive capability, not like Fire Guy or Ice Guy, for example. Although even they have their limitations against people, right? So, or they should have the limitation against people. So it's not like he can just outright do it, and people are also suspicious of him to an extent as well, just because of his demeanor, which is fair. I mean, he's a mysterious character, right? He's not very open with people. He's very put-offish. He exudes F-boy energy, as we had that conversation from last time. That was a nice scene. So, yeah, even if he does know that it's her that's doing all this, what can he realistically do? And yeah, the teaching staff seem cut off. They seem to be isolated. He's calling on to the idea that they are isolated on this island, and he's starting to piece things together. But I imagine it's going to be the end of the season before he does it, and I'm still expecting at some point Nana to turn, like from her manipulative ways to realizing that she was the one being manipulated all along, and then turn back against the government that said, why should we be the ones hunted just because you think we're a problem? How are you not the problem for wanting to commit genocide, essentially? So, I'm holding out for that to be a potential plot point later down the road, but we'll see. I'm interested to see what Nana's character arc is, because she's a villain, but she feels like a villain that could be redeemable, if you know what I mean. So, we'll see how that one goes. But, yeah, healing, I'm going to guess it's going to be the blonde character that we see in the main character art, and from the OP. I assume maybe she has a healing power or something, or we're going after a character that has a healing power, maybe we are going back to the same format before last episode, where we are actively trying to kill off another person. But we'll see. Maybe healing is more of a not a physical actual healing ability, but more a healing of relationships, healing of something like that. Maybe it's more metaphorical. I don't know. But anyway, these are time-based format reactions as per usual. Bottom right-hand side of the screen, no, left-hand side of the screen. Down there, you can see the time of the episodes as per usual. I'll count it down 3, 2, 1, play, and then on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. We have Funimation logo to start, which is about 7-second worth of logo. I'll call that out as it goes past. You can also use the screen flash to tell when things scenes are transitioning to help sync up, either on my face or on the mic arm. The gold part of the mic arm is the best reflective bit of that. And yeah, with all that said, let's just get into the 4th episode of Talentless Nana in 3, 2, 1, play. There's Funimation. Roughly 7 seconds, like I said. Here we go. On duty today. Oh, she's on duty. Okay. Alright, all the students are reacting to the fire. Don't believe him. Right, yes. Can't answer it. But people just immediately suspect him. Interesting. OP time, okay. Also, wasn't there a... Am I misremembering, or was there a mention last time of Nakajima possibly still being alive? Or at least he survived the fall and was able to get his watch there for someone to find. I can't remember if they were saying he was potentially still alive or if he just survived the initial fall. I don't know. It'd be very interesting if he came back. Like Deus Ex Machina sort of level. I'm just going to see if he actually is shown in the OP at all here. Because if he does feature in the OP again, I expect his character to come back at some point. Because obviously Nana and Kyoya here feature heavily. Because they are the main portion. And then this character who And they're showing all the different methods of killing here as well. Something with a camera. Zombies. Test scores. Needles. Cosmetic products and stuff, yeah. Someone's gonna be drowned, someone's gonna be stabbed. And then Glasses Boy here. What's his deal gonna be? He seems important. Obviously. Because he features heavily in this. But yeah, Nanao does not feature in that little end bit. Interesting. Immortal. Okay, they, Okay. I mean, that would make perfect sense. They really don't believe him. Is it really conspiracy theory, though? Right, pick new leader. Mm-hmm. Right. Obviously. Okay, deceive him first before we go for another target. Oh. Michiru. So we are introducing her character. This is just mean. Yes. Interesting that she has an opinion on that, though. Proves she's not entirely an uncaring evil entity. You two are the worst. She's looking at the scratch. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's going to be a healer, isn't she? Not what I expected, but okay. And it's healed? Okay. I was correct, but I didn't expect that bit. I mean, do angels lick wounds like that? Suddenly they're all buddy. So I was right. It is a lovely talent, actually. I wonder what her kill count is. 150,000? How? Right. A monster is a monster if they say it's a monster. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. We're not going to kill healer. Who wrote the letter, I wonder? It was a trap. It was, yeah. You two are the worst. Oof. Mind reader, apparently. Okay. Alright. Why would they do that with the letter, though? Whatever. No. This is all part of the plan to kill. But she was. He's going to intervene. He's watching every move. And they both have rights, of course. This would be such a happy slice in life if it wasn't for the obvious. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, looking into organs. I'd learn how to channel that through touch, but. Okay, so that limits. Why the tongue, though? Whatever. Oh. Sure. Sure. There is that as well. That's creepy. That actually sounds creepier like that. Total F boy. Right, she was trying to leave. That's pretty clever music. Yep. Hmm. Yep. It's also suspicious. Hmm. Oh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. But how's this going to change here? Oh, shit. This was part of her plan to fool him. I mean, that's kind of creepy, but still. Playing off with the mind reading. Very clever. But why not get him involved? Okay, using the textbook examples. He's suspicious. Yeah. I love their mind games. Yeah. Right. But fully knowing you could be heels. It's very clever. Aha, sure. I love this. Well, yeah. Still suspicious. Right. Maybe. It's a good question. Right. His talent is very selfish. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Hmm. I love this. Yeah. Right. Right. I love this. Mind games between these two. And now everyone's rallying behind her. Sure. And all the girls will support him. Yep. Hmm. Yeah. You know, she's good. I love it. I'm relying on her. Okay. Good leader, yeah. That's smart. I love it. Yeah. She's perfectly okay with it. Who's this in the back? Alright, she became their leader. Stitched up. Alright. If you ever need it. God, that's clever. I love everything about this. Yeah. That's true. Mm-hmm. Yes, obviously. Of course he does. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Yes. It wouldn't resort to tools. It would use its own magic methods. Oh god, is she making acid or something? Mm. Yes. I mean, but it's such a good guess. You don't know you're right, but it is so right. Right. You can't just outright say it. No one's gonna believe you. Well, what is she making? Poison. Okay. I do wonder what the limit of his invincibility slash immortality is. Oh, hello. Is this the guy that was in the back? Yes, it is. The hell's your name? There he is. She will know. Yes. Had to dial it. Okay. Do we have enough time to kill him off? Still got a few minutes left. Oh. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. Uh. Uh. Quick thinking. We gotta get some way out of this. Huh. Oh boy. Okay, we got a time frame. Playing dumb. Alright. Right. Hmm. Huh? Right. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. We gotta get rid of him quick. Right. Sure. Oh. Then it happens? Hmm. Let me guess. It's still. Can he go against it? Huh. Wow. Okay. Can't change the future. So how? Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. So weird. Let me guess. She's gonna trip. And slips, and it still ends up on you. Yep. You can't change the future. Mm-hmm. Then how are you meant to go against your death? Oh shit. Oh shit. He's a problem. He's a major fucking problem. Okay. Well, here's the thing. He is a problem right now, but that's only until 10 p.m. Then he dies, no matter what. That's what his futures are telling him. He's going to die there in that room. What was it the equipment room, the sports hall, or something? That's guaranteed to happen, right? So what matters now is what happens between now and when that event happens. Because if she can keep him shut up, nothing's gone wrong. Question is he going to tell anyone? Is he going to try and tell anyone? What's his plan here? Did not expect that, though. I really did not expect that. There he is in ED. How do we work around this? How do we get around that? He's gonna die. It's just a case of what happens between now and then. Okay. Talented versus Talentless Part 2. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. God, how do we get around that? How do we get around this? Again, I'm not sure if it's something we have to get around. It's just a case of he knows the truth of exactly what she's doing. He doesn't know why she's doing it, of course. He just knows what events are happening. But Again, everything that he sees is set to happen. He can't go against it. And he knows he can't go against it. And he's proving that she can't go against it. So... I don't know his character motivation here. I don't know what he's going to do. It's also a very weird... It's a very weird power as well. It physically manifests as a photo that he can hold up and show, right? That seems odd. But we've had someone who can go into the past, and now we've got someone who can see into the future. And he saw into the future to see... So that means he would have seen... Wait, for him to have that image of her killing... He must know then. He's known this entire time. Because he must have got that picture before she did it, right? Because he takes pictures from the future. Or at least, it's implied that he only takes pictures from the future. He can't take a picture from the past. He sees things into the future. So he must have got that picture, somehow. Who knows how that actually works. Especially since that was an event that he never observed. Again, he doesn't really observe his own death. That's from a third-person perspective as well. So I guess it doesn't really matter whose perspective it's from. Since the only one that was from his perspective was this one with the noodles. So... Interesting. So why has he been sitting on this the entire time? Because it's been a couple of days now. 2 days? I'm still a little sketchy on timeline. But he knows this has been happening. He knows she's the killer. And now he even sees his own death. What do you do in his position? He knows that regardless of what he's going to do, he's going to be in the position to be strangled. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean he's dead, I suppose. Is he visibly dead in that picture? Let's just see. I just want to double check. I just want to look at that picture again of the position he's in. Where is it? There it is, okay. He doesn't look particularly distressed. Like, considering he's meant to be being completely strangled here, he doesn't look like he's under that much stress about his situation or... Oh no, it hasn't happened yet. She's got the rope tied here, and then she's about to go and do it. Like, she's only just put the rope around him. She hasn't acted on that yet, from what I'm seeing of the image. It's not... The rope is just resting there. So... What if he's not going to die there? He's assuming that this means he's dead. But what other weird circumstance could explain that, you know? Like, there's no other weird circumstance that can explain that. But what if she... What if she doesn't kill him this way? Because, I mean, she did set up the poison, don't forget. The poison's already set up. And it's not like he sees the entire future. He sees select moments from the future. He saw the noodle moment. He sees this moment. He doesn't see every single still image of what happens in between. So she still has some element of surprise on him, right? It depends how often he can take the images. How often can he take those images? That's a good question. Also, is there any meaning by the number 172 in the background? Like, I don't think there's any meaning. I think it's just there for the sake of, well, having the numbers there because it's part of the equipment. But part of me always thinks, like, why is there 172? What does 172 symbolize? Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's extra meaning there, you know? But I think I'm just overthinking it. I think I'm just overthinking that little detail, but yeah, this is a really interesting situation to try and counter. Like, I love the fact that we're still building up on Kyoya and Nana. I love that. This guy, though, is super interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what they do with this next time. It's like, how do you go around this? Is he going to object to his fate? Because he knows this is going to happen regardless of what he does or anyone does. He knows this exact scene is going to happen. I do find it interesting that her face is completely blanked out. I do find that interesting. I don't think there's anything extra to be gotten from that other than... I think it's just there for the sake of like keeping it somewhat mysterious. But like, there's no other character that has that hairstyle and that like, you can't fake that, right? Unless the emotion on her face is meant to be hidden because she's like joking around. It's like, look at this, we fulfilled it, haha. It's like, because it doesn't show him dying. It shows her holding the rope to his neck. It does not show her actively strangling him. That's the one thing I'm going to hold out for and see if they make use of going forward, because that's the only loophole I can see here as to this future. Maybe he does resist from this point here, and then she kills him another way. But again, it doesn't... Where's the Nanao picture? Where is the Nanao picture as well? There's the yakisoba. Okay, I almost want to just... I just want to print screen that real quick. I mean, they do a pan shot, don't they? Something's got to be different. Like, come on. Like, you do something like that, surely there's going to be a minor detail that's different. Come on. So we'll print screen that. We'll get that up on a little tab here, just so I have it. There we go. Crop that out. And then we'll play it along to the new scene. There it is. Is it an exact one-for-one copy? That's exactly the same. That's pretty much the same. That's exactly the same. That's exactly the same. So is that. Yeah, I think it is exact. I'm just double checking though, because, you know, they might have tried to hide something in there, but I don't think they have. That is 100% accurate, one-to-one. Although, yeah, 100% accurate, one-to-one. I don't think there's any difference there whatsoever. So yeah, it is proving that fact. I was just thinking maybe they tried to pull something a little different there. But they didn't. Okay, cool. You never know. Anime might try and hide something like that in there, you know, just to prove that, like, he can get, like, 90% of the future correct, not 100%. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. If you may have noticed, there was a slight little cut in between, around about, like, the 18-minute mark of the episode, somewhere around there. Funimation decided to crash on me, so I had to do a little edit to keep it in sync, because the way my timer works is I can't just set my timer to around about 17 minutes in, then start from there. I have to start from 0, so I had to resync at the beginning of the episode, wait 17 odd minutes, and then continue on from there. So if you notice like things look a bit different and the cut is quite obvious, hopefully it's still in sync, and I edited it well, but that's the reason why, so sorry for that, guys. Very rarely happens. Funimation just decide, you know what, no, you don't get to watch the entire episode today, which is weird. But thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode as per usual. Leave your comments down below on where you think this is going. Obviously, if you've seen the original manga, manga, if you've read the original manga, you know how this story ends. No spoilers, of course. If you're a fellow anime-only watcher like myself, please let me know your theories as well, how you think this is going to go. I've given my theories as how I expect the story to maybe start investigating. So, yeah, don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see the rest of this show as we continue on, as well as the rest of the full 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.